The mission of Ireland for Law is for Irish law and Irish legal services to be promoted internationally.
It happened because the Irish government was looking at ways in which it could mitigate the impact of Brexit.
Brexit was a real impetus in terms of understanding the need for a common law jurisdiction within the EU to be available to international businesses.
And it was an initiative promoted jointly by the professions, that's by the bar, by the Law Society and by the firms.
You have real expertise and a depth of knowledge and understanding of international disputes and international law within the Irish legal services market.
In the first instance, it's an information providing operation. So it runs events with a view to explaining the benefits of Ireland and Irish law internationally.
Ireland for Law is not just about Ireland being a centre for global dispute resolution, but it's much more wide than that. It's a place for doing legal business, and that is what the mission behind Ireland for Law has been.
Well, obviously Ireland has a proud common law tradition, and we're the only purely common law jurisdiction within the European Union.
So it's actually become relatively common now for Irish barristers to appear before the Court of Justice of the EU in Luxembourg in many different cases.
A judgment obtained in an Irish court is readily enforceable in every member state of the European Union. But the fact we're a common law English-speaking jurisdiction is very important as a selling point, say, to other common law English-speaking jurisdictions, like the United States.
Here in Ireland, there is full-throated support, not only through the government and the court system, but also through the business community. It makes a lot of sense for American companies to come do business here.
So the Irish government recognises that Irish legal services, along with Irish financial services and activities in other industries, are an important part of promoting the Irish economy. And it means that we have their support when it comes to promoting Ireland internationally, but also when it comes to making the changes we might need to make to Irish law in order to make it a more efficient environment for people to do business in.
The judges of this court system in Ireland are excellent. This is a wonderful judiciary who gets it. Additionally, the bar works very closely with the court, and that's important as well when you are trying to do business in a jurisdiction.
I think our training for lawyers is very good. Our lawyers, particularly those who are operating at the top of the profession, would match their equivalents in any other jurisdiction.
There's a real depth of expertise within the Irish legal market, and it's born of the industries that we now have in Ireland. So really complex pharmaceutical, technology and financial services activities are carried on in Ireland. And that means that Irish lawyers know how to structure those activities, but also increasingly how to advise on disputes arising out of those activities.
Ireland for Law has my full support and that of the Irish government in its work to promote Irish law and Irish legal services internationally. I encourage you to learn more about the role of Ireland for Law and to explore how the Irish legal system and our skilled legal practitioners can benefit your business.
Well, I think what you'll get here is what you won't get anywhere else, which is because we're a common law jurisdiction, we're in the EU, we speak English, there's nowhere else doing what we're doing right now. And I think that's really exciting. And also when you put that in the context of the type of business that is actually happening in Ireland and out of Ireland at the moment. And it's new and it's fresh, so it's very exciting.